hello. I think we are live. At least I hope. It should be coming up here on YouTube pretty soon. And yeah, so Amanda, hello. How are you doing?
Hi. Oh, I'm good. I'm excited for Christmas. I am done, officially done shopping and almost done wrapping. So it's about time for me to just sit back and have some hot chocolate and enjoy Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome. I'm super excited too. I'm now officially off of work for a couple weeks.
Yay!
So I'm really excited. But it does look like we are live on YouTube. I see our beautiful faces there on the YouTube page. So welcome. This is Divas Live with the Dating Divas, your guide to strengthening marriage one date at a time. We are here for our basically Christmas and New Year's Eve show, which is pretty exciting. So just a reminder though, we do these hangouts. It's live on YouTube every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, and that's at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. So once again, I am Caroline with the Dating Divas, and this is the beautiful Amanda, in case this is your first time with us.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're so excited that you guys are here with us. So now you will notice we officially have a live chat over there on the YouTube page. So if you want to test that out and let us know that you're alive or that it's working, I'm pretty sure that it should be working now. If it's not, I'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what else to do. But we are super excited about that and just to get to know you guys better. So we do have a few announcements. Amanda, our new design for the site is now up, and it's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, and it's so much easier to manipulate and to find what you're looking for, find these cute date ideas, find specific anniversary ideas. It's gorgeous. And we love it. We love it. So if you haven't been to our new revised Dating Divas site, you need to go check it out. It's got great ideas for your marriage, for your date ideas for your marriage, intimate ideas, and marriage advice too. Like, it's all wrapped up into one. It's such a great little site. So go check it out.
Yeah, so it looks beautiful. Everything's so much easier to find. We now have a search bar, which I'm really excited about for some reason. And so it's just easier to find things. I don't know if you felt that way too, about like, there's a search bar. And there's also a little exciting announcement up there saying that we are working on a Dating Divas app as well. More on that to come. Yeah, we are really excited about that. Also, just another announcement, we will have a Christmas deal going on the day of Christmas. So after you've done your family thing, you've eaten tons of great food, and you've opened presents, check out our website that day. We're going to have a limited time offer on some. It's a pretty good deal. So I can't really say anything too much about it. You'll have to tune in on Christmas Day, but we are really excited to have this offer for you, and it's going to be great. You won't want to miss it. So Amanda, how are you doing? How has this week been? Have you done anything fun or cute or worked on anything for the site that you thought was really awesome in these past 2 weeks?
Well, I have. I've been working my little hiney off on this Super Bowl post that we're doing. It's a post for the store, and it's gigantic. It's a way to celebrate the Super Bowl and have just the ultimate Super Bowl party. So I've been taking pictures up for that, and that is, it took a lot. It took a whole day of me and the kiddos and nachos and corn dogs, and they were just thrilled. My little boy came home from school after the shoot, and he looked at the table and said, "Oh, it's paradise," because there was all this Super Bowl food out from the shoot, and and I just let him, go at it. So that's what I've been working on for the site. But an interesting story. I misplaced my wedding ring and I couldn't
Oh
find it
no.
for about 4 days. And I just started to panic, you know, that feeling of dread of you've gone through all of the places in your mind and you've searched the house. And I told my husband, I said, you know what, I think maybe I took it off in my sleep. Like, I have no memory of taking this ring off. And so we were cleaning our room for Christmas and getting ready and kind of spring cleaning for Christmas. And he took the mattress off of the bed, and my ring was shoved up against the headboard, and it was stuck into the headboard where where I sleep, where the mattress touches the headboard. I was so relieved, but I thought, you know, if he hadn't have done the little extra effort to find it, to lift up the mattress to look for it for me, we probably wouldn't have found it until we moved. So,
oh my gosh,
the sense of relief and love, like, I just held my husband and was so grateful, and I didn't know how much I loved this ring until it was missing. And anyway, kind of a long story, but it was better than a date because I was so like, thank you, baby. Like, I'm so happy.
I love that. Husbands sometimes have they just can figure things out and fix things, and like you've been racking your brain with like a million different solutions and it just doesn't work. Right. And then they come along and it's like, oh, here it was.
No, here you go.
Our exciting thing was, we did do a movie date night, but Star Wars came out. So we did go out on Friday, and we, you know, we made dinner here beforehand, and so we were able to talk. We didn't just go to the movie for date night, but it was amazing. No spoilers, but it was really good.
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
Yeah, I won't. But if you guys, I know I can see several of you are watching here with us live. So if you guys did anything fun for a date, or did you see Star Wars as well, or did your spouse do anything nice for you, or vice versa, feel free to leave that in the chat box. I'm not sure where I need to point, but it's on the right side of your screen. And we left some test messages there in case you're wondering where that is. So, well, awesome. Well, we are so excited to be here and chat with you about last minute Christmas ideas, because Christmas is in like, we're getting close to hours now, right? I mean, it's just a few days until Christmas, and then also talk about New Year's. So we're really, really excited. Amanda, do you have any like fun, like, what do you do? Like, you need a last minute gift for like a neighbor or your spouse, or you just need a last minute gift?
Well, what do you do when it's last minute? If it's for neighbors or for friends or for family members, I just like to whip stuff up in the kitchen, because I stay at home during the day with my kids, so I have a little extra time to make stuff. So today I was in that same situation. I needed some extra gifts for some people that I forgot about and I needed some things for. So I made some caramel and some fudge, which I'd never done before. So it was an adventure, but it turned out great. So caramel and fudge done, and I'm gonna just wrap it up tonight and send it out. It wasn't too expensive. It wasn't as difficult as I thought, and my husband doesn't know, but one of the batches of caramel, it's for him. So I'm going to wrap it up and put it in his stocking for Christmas, because he's bananas about caramel. So I
am too. I love caramel. Caramel apples, caramel anything, I'm game.
Yeah. What about you?
I love this because I was thinking about like last minute gifts, and I usually do the same thing, like make cookies, or something like that you can give last minute. But I love this, and Tara talked about this earlier today on Periscope. If you guys don't know what Periscope is, you should go check it out. It's tied up with Twitter, and our fearless leader Tara runs our Periscope. Is it a channel? I'm not really sure. But anyway, runs our Periscope account. And she was talking about a great last minute gift idea that we have on our website. So, if the days have gotten away from you and you really need something and it's a time crunch for your spouse, spouse. We have a post, and we'll put all these links down below once we wrap up this live stream, and it's called 100 Reasons Why I Love You. And it creates this really cute printable like booklet that you can make. You can get it bound, or you can just kind of do your own binding. I don't know what you could do, like the hole punches and the ribbons, whatever you want to do. But it's these really cute graphics of, you list out 100 reasons why you love your spouse. Now that sounds super, super intimidating to me, because then you have to come up with 100 reasons. I mean, there are obviously way more than 100 reasons why you love your spouse, but that seems daunting, right? Especially if you're doing things last minute. So we also, in that post, we have ideas of things that you could write, because sometimes you just need something to like jog your memory or just kind of get your wheels turning. So you can still do that if you need like a last minute gift for your spouse. That's always a really fun one. Or you've got tons of things on the site as well that could work, especially if you look under our quick and easy section. That has tons of ideas where it's really meant to be last minute. So
cute.
I don't know.
I might do that idea, Caroline. Like, I think I'm gonna print off that 100 ideas why I love my husband. It's a perfect stocking stuffer, and I need stocking stuffers, so I think I'm gonna print it off. Totally.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I was like, oh my gosh, because I've seen that post tons of times, but I never like connected that together before. Like, oh, that's perfect. You just print it off and you're good to go. Basically, you just kind of fill it out. So I love it. So we've got tons of fun Christmas posts up on the site for just you and your spouse. Actually, we've got a post coming up. Let me double check. Is it? Yeah, it didn't come out yet. It didn't air yet. But it's like a bed and breakfast for Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So it's a little bit of a spicier post. We always keep it tasteful, but if that's something you're interested in, that would be something great to check out. We've also had like a Christmas camp out. Amanda's 48 Sexy Stocking Stuffers. We've had tons of cute Christmas stuff air on the site. Right, Amanda?
Right. I don't want to talk about the sexy stocking stuffers again. It makes me blush. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She was blushing last
but
time.
It's good. It's good. And my husband's still way stoked about it. But
I love that. Okay, awesome. But again, it's not just all sexy stuff on there. There's definitely stuff for the family, like Polar Express, things like that, stuff to do for your neighbors. You've been jingled. So the fun last minute things you can put together that are so meaningful for Christmas. So keep watching. And of course, on Christmas Day, watch for the exclusive deal. And promote stuff. But something I'm really excited for Amanda as well is I love New Year's. And I don't know if it's because our anniversary is the 30th.
oh,
So it's kind of like, in my mind, they're kind of like, I don't know, they're together in my mind. It's kind of like one big long holiday. But I don't know, I love New Year's. Amanda, what's your favorite part about New Year's? And you guys can comment in the live chat as well.
Yeah, like tell us what your favorite thing about New Year's is too. But I have kids, and so often we have young kids, so we'll trick them and celebrate New Year's at 10, because that's really late for a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So we do switch the clocks, even though they don't pay that much attention to the clocks. We switch the clocks and put them to bed at 10 and celebrate, and yay! And then we have a private little celebration of our own. If we're not, let's be honest, sometimes there have been years where I have missed it altogether because I was like, and see, like we've celebrated and I'm going to bed. But when we're rested and ready to go, then we have our own little celebration at midnight and just cuddle and kiss some more. And so it's not extravagant.
No, that's awesome. And then we also have like several posts coming up. Oh, we've got people saying she's in her apron, which hello. She says we switch the clocks as well. So I love that. And that's perfect. And one of my last posts that I did is going to be airing, I think, New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
I think. on the day. So it's like kind of like a last minute, it's a sexy New Year's retreat. And I mean, it's done by the hour, but if you can't get away, I mentioned in the post, you could do it the next day. You could do it for your next date night. Even if it's not like on that time, as long as you're celebrating like another year together, I think that's what's really important. So
Yes.
I don't know. And I love to see that people are commenting. She's in her apron. We need to chat or something. Because I don't know, I love it. We just geek out when people comment. So, and I know that there are other people watching because I can see the numbers. So don't be shy. What do you love best about New Year's? What do you guys do to celebrate? Yeah, what do you love about New Year's? So, Amanda, anything else that you guys really like to do, or like your favorite like memories or anything that you've done in the past that you've really liked for New Year's? Or do you guys kind of, I mean, it's tough. I mean, when you've got kids.
Right. Before, there was a life before kids. It was short and exciting, but it feels like a long time ago. But before we had kids, we would go out and we would celebrate in the city and be outside and go, you know, ice skating and things like that. But now that we've got kids, we're kind of homebodies, and it's not better or worse. It's, well, let's say it's not better or worse. For a romantic evening, it's not better or worse, but now we usually spend it at home with our family, so that's good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, because I feel like there's always so much pressure, like you have to get away, or a lot of times even like people always have like family parties that you have to go to,
right.
Like big neighborhood parties. So don't feel like you have to celebrate New Year's on New Year's. You can do it whenever you want because we're adults and we can.
That's a great idea.
Right? Isn't that the best part of being an adult? You can make your own rules. Anyway, if you are looking for ideas, though, we have a couple great posts coming out. One is called, let me just double check. It's the Kiss Me Kit. That one I'm super excited about. Again, I can't tell you too much because it hasn't aired yet, but it's a super cute post all about the most important kiss right at the end of the year with your sweetheart. And I love that. I don't know, we always, at least, I mean, we don't drink, but we always have like a sparkling Martinelli's or something, even if it's just like in our, you know, if we have nothing other than like a plastic cup, you know, we still do that. And it's just so fun. And you just, you know, make it happen. We've also got a year reflection game that's coming out to kind of review the year you've had together, which is kind of fun, especially if you have a rocky relationship. Sometimes you might not know what to talk about. Like, you've made that effort, which is awesome, to be together, but what do you do once you're there together? I guess, you know, I feel like you've been together for forever. And what do we talk about now? Because I know you so well, right? That type of thing. We've got a Mad Libs coming out, my Sexy Retreat coming out, so tons of stuff. We've also got great stuff from last year, like what was it called, Amanda? It was like the little cute bags. Do you remember? It was like the countdown something. Goodness. Oh, I think it's like the New Year's Eve countdown bags. Anyway, you've probably seen it all over Pinterest, because this was last year, I think it aired, but it's gorgeous. They're gorgeous printables, and they've got like little bows, so I love that one too. It's like a little fun activity to do every hour. That one's not an intimacy pose, so if you want to do something like maybe, you know, other than that, you know, you could do that as well. Someone says that they love setting goals. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Amanda, I've got a lag. What did you say?
Nothing. You said, well, if you want to do anything other than that, and I said, no one wants to do it. Never mind. Just go back.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, yes, that's number one, but then before or after?
Yeah, well, you guys have that in between, right?
What was that?
Oh,
I'm making her blush again, I think. So we'll just keep rolling along. You guys are saying, I know, right? I love setting goals together. That's a great one. Actually, our next episode, and the first one of 2016, is going to be about how do you set goals for your marriage? You know, being a new year, where do you go? Like, I don't know. If I think of that just off the top of my head, I'm like, set goals about what? So we'll have tons of ideas for you next time of how you can do that. I don't know, Amanda, do you set goals with your spouse?
I do, because I feel like if we're not, if me and my husband aren't focused on improving our marriage, then we kind of stay the same or go backward. And so either if it's improving our communication or being a little more spontaneous or being a little more kinder or showing more generosity or kindness or thankfulness for your spouse. I mean, we throw on a goal, I think, every couple of months of, we could really work on this and improve it. And so New Year's is a great time for us to have a big layout of, this is our plan for next year and how can we be a better we? And so I love New Year's resolutions, especially with your spouse. I'm really bad at keeping my own, like, gym or learn how to play guitar or whatever. Like, I'm not good at those. But when I've got my spouse and I working on something together, he's a reminder to me and we kind of are accountable to each other. And I love it. So, yeah, I'm way stoked about New Year's and setting goals.
Yes, I love it. And I kind of love that we're going to be talking about it after New Year's.
Yes.
Just because, like we all set the goals and then, a week later we're all like, I forgot about them already. So and then get through that stage and then we can all talk about setting goals that you're actually going to keep for your marriage, right?
Right. Right.
So make all those other goals now that you're not going to keep. Like not eating cookies or sugar anymore. But
yeah,
kudos to those of you. I just can't. And Amanda's giggling. So
I try that about every month, and I'm like, I'm gonna go without sugar for like ever, and then it's like 2 days, and I'm like, oh, I need some chocolate. I'm bad at it.
That's okay, me too. We all gotta die of something. So I don't get chocolate, but. But yeah, so be thinking about that over the next couple weeks. Like, what do you want to work on with your spouse this year? I don't know if sometimes we think about that consciously. We just kind of think, oh, we should probably communicate better, and we think about it in small spurts. But we're gonna talk about how you can actually set a goal and actually make it attainable and do it well. So also kind of along these lines to get you thinking, we're starting to air more posts that are, I don't know, Amanda, that, we take these surveys as well, but they're surveys we send out to hundreds and hundreds of men and women about their relationship. And so we're just kind of getting to know what wives want their husbands to know or what husbands want their wives to know. So we actually, I don't know if you've seen this, Amanda, we've got 2 coming up in the next couple weeks. What husbands wish their wives knew about sex and what wives and the vice versa. I forget which one I just said, but they're going to air back to back. So they're going to actually be really, really great, like, just getting real into the issue of intimacy in marriage. So, and I know that's going to make Amanda blush, maybe.
No, I'm good with it. I think it's
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. It's a candid look. I think it's a candid look of, we keep everything really classy and tasteful, but I think that sometimes our expectations are different as men and women, and we don't express those to each other very well, and that can lead to some really frustrating marriages and moments in your marriage, and we're all about improving it. And so that's why we send out these surveys to figure out, what do we really need as women and men? What do you really need as men? And how can we make our marriages better, especially in the bedroom?
Yeah. Because research does show that that's something that couples argue about a lot. It's one of the top issues, and that we hear a lot about when people write in and ask us questions and things like that. So
right. And go ahead.
Oh, no, you got it, girl.
No, that's why we focus on those things. I think we try, Tara, our fearless leader, again, does a really good job of focusing our posts and all our content to what our readers want from the feedback that we get and the letters that we get about marriages. And so, yeah, that's why we do some of the posts that we do, because of the feedback that we get from our readers.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we would love to tailor these Google Hangouts. We can base, like we said, we're adults, and we come up with our own rules. So whatever you would like to see, we're gonna do that. We've had a couple of kind of like special episodes because of holidays, but we'll be back to more of our normal routine in the weeks and months to come. But if you have questions, if you have things that you want us to talk about, please, you can leave it in the, I'm not sure which side it is, on one of these sides, the live chat box. You can leave comments. You can find us on Google Plus or any of our social media outlets. But the fastest way to get a hold of us will probably be Google Plus and these YouTube videos. So yeah, so Amanda, I love chatting with you. It's so fun, and I love getting to know all the rest of you and seeing you, you know, communicate back with us. So we will see you in 2 weeks to talk about goals and setting goals and achieving them in your marriage. So until then, we're going to sign off and we're going to say bye-bye. Bye.